but he will be back next season, and we both can't wait to see you then. Until 2K22, here's a look.
A look from above, the Incredibles, and now the opening lineup for Boston. Steven Adams is out there with Chris Boucher. Then it's Tatum, then it's Conley, and it's Powell in at the 2 guard. And for Philadelphia, Bagley is out there with Tristan Thompson. Then there's Buddy Hield, then it's Paul George, and it's Wall in at the 1. Now here's Hield, passes it to George. Kicks it to Thompson. Up top, Hield, just 5 on the clock. And here's Wall outside. The shot, no good. So the Celtics will take it the other way. They want to keep it rolling here following the win against Dallas.
Yeah, I felt like they attacked, but with a purpose. They knew what they wanted to accomplish coming in.
Well, it really showed the trust they have in one another. I love how they got after it, and you could feel that they were playing for each other.
And so it's the Celtics getting on the board first. Now Wall. Outside for George. Over Tatum. George, no good.
The right thing there to stay that tight on him and really try to keep him out of his comfort zone.
Powell, the pass to Conley. Now here's Boucher. Tatum finds Adams. Can't hit that one.
And you can't help but see the impact Thompson has in the paint. On both ends of the floor, he's a rock planted near the rim. Very strong legs that help him get to so many of those rebounds.
So first quarter just over a minute and a half in. And here is Conley. He had a 24-point outing in their last game against Dallas.
And, you know, that night his defense was remarkable as well. He was excellent at coming up with steals.
And with Thompson, as you said, Greg, once he's planted in the paint, good luck.
I mean, think about it. About 40% of his rebounds are on the offensive end. He just refuses to get moved or boxed out. Combine that with his hunger on that end of the floor, and you see why he's such a great rebounder.
Here's Conley. Marvin Bagley picking up that last basket. Bagley with the block.
And a skilled shot blocker to boot. Love how Bagley uses that height and reach to stifle shooters.
Here's Conley. Wall grabs the board.
It does not get much easier than that, but somehow he came up empty there.
And here's George for 3. And the 3 ball is good.
Whatever the defense gives, that's what he takes. A sign of a skilled offensive player.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Powell dishes to Tatum. 1:06 left in the first quarter. To stop the run. The shot, no good. Great D that time from Bagley. George looking over the floor. The pass to Wall. The 76ers need to get off a shot. Hield with the bucket.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, you get the sense that they're going to start stretching this lead out a little bit.
And now the first timeout called here for Boston.
They're trying to stem the tide here.
Yeah, you know, they had to do something, anything to stop this run. You can't just let it go on any longer.
.35 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Boucher kicks to Conley. Outside Tatum. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet.
Well, you know he's feeling it when he's taking these kinds of shots, guys. Tatum, very confident with his stroke.
In the corner, Powell with it. Misses the 3. Outside, George with 1 on the clock, and the last second attempt does not go in for him. And that does it for the first quarter. 76ers lead by 5. And back with the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. What stands out to you guys from the 76ers in this one?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, you look at the energy, the effort defensively, they put it all out there in that opening quarter.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. On the court for the Celtics, we've got Conley. Tatum out there with Chris Boucher. Then there's Norman Powell. And it's Adams in at the 5, roaming the paint. Boston trailing. It seems like every team, Greg, needs that one enforcer, that one guy who's going to get under opponent's skin.
Well, in one poll of coaches and players, Adams was voted the second dirtiest player in the league. One guy said he's real physical, but maybe he crosses the line. Throws the sneaky elbow here and there, commits extra hard fouls, yet Adams usually escapes foul trouble.
Yeah, and their shooting really starting to pick up here in the second.
Yeah, and it should help them increase their separation here. I mean, this has been an impressive offensive output.
Now here's Conley.
He's been ice cold tonight. And, you know, you look at the scoreboard, guys, they really could have used this contribution.
The putback, and Boston with the rebound. Adams has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Powell gets to Conley. Pass to Tatum. Jacks up a 3, and that one falls coming off Conley's feet. Conley's got 3 assists tonight.
Tatum doing a nice job recognizing when to let it fly and when not to. A very capable threat from outside the arc.
Now here's Wall. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Got a hand on it. And up the court come the Celtics on the break. Tatum leading the charge. Philadelphia leading by 4. On the wing, Heel. Boucher defending. Here's Thompson. And there it is for him. Thompson's got his first bucket of the night. When you look at the balance of power between players and teams, Greg, does it feel like the players now have more say, more control than they used to?
No doubt. We're seeing more players demand trades, sign shorter contracts with opt-outs. And the irony of that is, in my era, our best players were fearful for the length of their contracts or the life expectancy of their careers, believe it or not. And these guys today, they understand their value. They know what they bring to the table, and they are utilizing that to the max.
And is that good, Greg, for the game?
I think so. I do think most guys want to win, and they understand that their legacies are going to be defined about whether or not they do.
And, you know, coaches will take possessions like that all day long. Phenomenal use of the screen there.
Conley against Wall. Got a piece of it. Thompson with the bucket.
Another rebound hauled in. They're hitting the glass with a lot of passion.
Guys, that's been the key to their lead. I mean, simply put, the effort they've displayed on the glass has been the difference.
Here's Boucher. Tristan Thompson picking up that last bucket. Boucher passes to Tatum. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Powell, and it's Boston with another.
No idea what they were thinking there defensively. I mean, that's a shot he makes often.
Outside, George. Three-pointer. No good on the shot. And so it's the Philadelphia 70. Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, a winding road for John Wall coming back, Kenny. It's just great to see him back in there. And that wraps up the...
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game that's been so far. One guy who's been getting it done is Buddy Hield.
Well, he was putting on a passing clinic in that first half, set up a lot of their mates.
And, you know, that's what delights him most. That's what he takes most pride in. He loves being the chief facilitator.
They've got Paul George all out there with Buddy Hield. Then there's Marvin Bagley, and it's Thompson in at the center position. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia.
Not the last time we'll see that. Adams is so powerful and loves to take it to the defense.
Philadelphia leading by 4. Hield kicks to Wall. To the paint, and it's Thompson with the jam.
Yeah, you know, John Wall is so masterful as a floor general. He's a real maestro out there, terrific at finding the open guy on time and on target.
Boucher passes to Conley, and the layup's good off the glass. Conley's got his second bucket of the night.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
Here's George. Feeds to Thompson. George against Tatum. Outside for Bagley. And another shot. And Thompson with the nice bucket inside. Thompson's got 10.
And they continue to control the glass.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team, and that's why they're ahead.
Conley, the pass to Tatum. Over George. No good on the shot, a bit long that time. And so it's Thompson with it. He'll bring it up for Philadelphia. 6-point game. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And that's the thing about Bagley. Big, athletic, versatile, very hard to stop without fouling.
2 shots. And he's good on the second. Celtics trail by 7. Powell with it. Pass to Boucher. Back to Powell. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
Conley against Wall. Pulls it from the elbow. Here's Thompson. It's good. Now he's shooting 6 for 7.
Yeah, the D has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the floor.
Powell kicks to Boucher. Outside Conley. Beyond the arc. It's hauled in by the 76ers. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Hield the pass to George. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark.
Nothing seems to be going down for him today.
Pass to Boucher. Dishes it to Tatum. Bagley with the block. And that's out of bounds. Boston will retain possession. And so it's Boston with it. They trail by 7.
And they hold a huge advantage on the backboard.
And that's been the key to this league. I mean, they've really dominated the glass.
And it's really hard to knock George off his balance. He's just so long and strong. Nice take there.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. Celtics trail by 10. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Conley dishes to Tatum. Over George. Second shot opportunity, and it's Adams getting it to go. Adams has got 6.
They have to put a body on Adams. He's too good of an offensive rebounder to not pay attention.
Hield outside. And here's George for 3. Buries the long-range jumper. George has got the lead up to 11 now for the 76ers. Conley scanning the floor. Here's Tatum, and he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. 8 points for him.
Well, I like the shoot-first mentality of Tatum, guys. Staying aggressive and keeping constant pressure on the defender.
Here's George. He's got 9. Over Tatum. No good on the last second attempt there. And so it's Philadelphia ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. Right back after this break. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this 4th and final quarter. On the court right now for the Celtics. There's Boucher out there with Jason Tatum. Then it's Conley, and then there's Steven Adams, and it's Powell in at the shooting guard. Outside Tatum. And Thompson sends it back.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the 76ers.
We've seen them make the extra effort from a defensive standpoint, closing out airspace and sending shots back.
They haven't wasted time getting the ball up the court tonight either, and it's resulted in a lot of fast break points.
Celtics passing it around. Just 5 to shoot. The high post shot. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Bagley's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Wall, Thompson. And that comes off the assist by John Wall. Wall's got his 6th assist on the night. Celtics trail by 17. The pass to Tatum. Adams outside. Back to Tatum. Outside Conley. Wall with a block.
A stellar all-around defender. Wall enjoys rising up and denying shooters.
George against Tatum. Whistle blows. Bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play. Greg, you've always said to have a winning team, you need franchise players. Talk about the specific qualities you look for in those superstars that can catapult a team to greatness.
It's a great question, Kevin. Talent really isn't enough. You know, whether you lead vocally or by example, the agenda has to be winning, and your best players really define who your team is going to be. So the franchise caliber player is a much needed asset.
Conley, the pass to Adams. Tatum, that's for 2, and it's sent back by George. And Adams with the slam. Here's Philadelphia, stringing it together. They've got an 11-2 run going. Conley against George. Healed left side. It's hauled in by Adams. Adams has got rebound number 8 now on the night. Tatum on the wing, covered by Wall.
And since halftime, he has just been ice cold. Just can't seem to get anything to go his way. And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for Philadelphia.
What an effort in the transition game we've seen tonight from these guys. Really pushed the ball, and I think in doing so created a lot of pressure on the defense.
Definitely had a huge edge, and this is their DNA. When they run the ball and dictate the flow of the offense like we've seen here, these are the kinds of games they can have.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year. And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Tristan Thompson.
Boy, I liked how he mixed it up on the glass. Wasn't afraid to get in there and do the dirty work. Showed some real grit and toughness tonight.
Here's Barea. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
And Barea, with that low center of gravity of his, keeps the ball close to the ground, and good luck trying to stop that guy.
Wall dishes to George. Good D by Parker. And so it's Parker with it. He'll bring it up for Boston. It's a 16-point game. 2 points. That one goes.
And I like his muscular body. This guy is able to body up defenders and still get the shot that he wants. He's excellent at finishing through contact.
Now Wall. Outside, George. So it's the 76ers winning this one easily. So David, thank you as always. And that about wraps it up.